Moving now to the Eastern Cape and a trial that has been ongoing and delayed so many times. That, of course, is the trial of Nigerian Pastor Timothy Omotoso and his two co-accused. The trio face almost 100 charges, including rape, human trafficking and racketeering. An application by them for an order declaring a mistrial was today denied. The matter, of course, has been in court since 2017, and to tell us more, I'm joined by our reporter in Gqeberha, Ayesha Ismail. Ayesha, thank you so much for joining us. Gosh, this has been a long and winding road for this particular case. I'm sure that Omotoso isn't happy about today's developments.
Well, Sally, it has been long and drawn out, and this case has been, marked by delays and denials. You will recall that he was arrested in 2017. He has tried to get out of jail on bail several times, and he's been unsuccessful. But today, the judge had to decide on an application to declare a mistrial. Now, she dismissed this application on the basis that there was not sufficient evidence to prove that the particular prosecutor had coerced witnesses into perjury, and hence resulted into and claimed by the defense that there were discrepancies in their witness statements. But I did compile a package with more details. Let's listen to the full story. The televangelist Timothy Omotoso and his two co-accused, Lusanda Sulani and Zukiswa Situ, listened attentively to Judge IRMA SCHOEMAN. And while Judge SCHOEMAN found that there was no evidence to suggest that prosecutor Nceba Ntalwa induced false statements from witnesses, she said he did commit an irregularity.
I'm of the view that the irregularity is not of such a nature that I can find at this juncture that it resulted in a failure of justice, and it rendered the trial unfair to such an extent that the accused could not have a fair trial.
Judge SCHOEMAN said applying for a mistrial during the middle of a trial is foreign to her. She stressed the rights of witnesses and of the accused to a fair trial. But she did not take kindly to Ntalwa's behavior.
With regard to the conduct of Mr. Ntalwa, I am satisfied that it would not be appropriate that he should continue with the prosecution of the case. I would find it difficult to rely on his assurances in this matter. He might have encouraged witnesses not to deviate from their police statements, even if the statements might not have been taken down with the necessary care and therefore not reflect the true state of affairs.
She then went a step further.
I'm of the view that it would not be in the interest of justice and the accused's right to a fair trial that he remains a prosecutor in this case.
The judge said the defense could cross-examine and apply to recall witnesses, if they so wish, to determine if they were influenced to make certain statements. Advocate Peter Doberman, representing the three accused, informed the court that he will apply for leave to appeal the ruling. This application will be heard on the 25th of January next year. Ayesha Ismail, Gqeberha.